Sketch me up for your CV. Out of your mind, out of your mind. Never been so uneasy. Jealousy got me freaky. Out of my mind. So I get out of Colorado. We had it all, but what do I know? I try to push away the sorrow, but today it's too late. I try tomorrow. I'm losing sleep all by myself. I'm wide awake and I just wonder how you put my heart back on the shelf. Well, I'ma be alone now. Never been on the TV. Sketch me up for your CV.
Okay, we're just adjusting everything, making sure everything's situated, and trying to make sure that this fucking stream will continue to work just fine, because this is beyond annoying with having to fucking constantly change the hardware every 5 minutes when it's like, oh, well, this doesn't work anymore, we gotta do it this way, oh, this doesn't work anymore, we gotta do it this way. So, the last few days, we literally have been able to go live and game right from the laptop. And specifically, as long as we're playing the Outer Worlds, then there was no issue. Now, with this setup being this way, we should ideally be able to fucking play Cyberpunk, you know, Silent Hill F, whatever the case is, all on stream now without any of these issues. But again, the biggest problem was constantly, every time I'd go live, we're constantly having to deal with this bullshit of, oh, all of a sudden it can't stay stable, all of a sudden this can't stay stable, all of a sudden this can't stay stable. It's like, okay, but any other fucking time it works. Why is it whenever I'm home it doesn't want to work? So that has been the biggest question trying to answer here, is why does it work with some things but not everything? And then on top of that, I gotta say, at least the way it looks with the audio from the microphone and from everything else, it looks like we have a solid setup going here with the way everything is going here with the what do you call it, the actual effects and everything like that. Okay, so now it's got the magic mic, which hopefully is going to help clear up some stuff like automatic gain control, things like that. Hopefully it'll increase the audio just enough so it won't make it sound scratchy or crappy sounding. That's the only difference really between OBS and this thing, is I don't see a way for me to edit filters like the ones I would use on some of the other ones. Oh, okay, I see multi-track recording here. Input left, right, exclude from baud track. Yeah, I can't really adjust that much else. Yeah, I'm looking at audio and it's only got the one option for the for the output, and then everything else though is just the bit rate. I'm not seeing any filter, so I'm hoping that the microphone will still sound good. If anybody has headphones on or anything like that, they can let me know what the microphone sounds like now with this all being like this. Like, I can't even do the, whatchamacallit, the limiter that we used to use on the microphone at all the time, so that way it would prevent it from ever peaking over the excess of audio. So, but so far, I mean, we got the custom dock window going for the Kick Chat. I have Rumble and YouTube coming from the Rumble Studio. Now, I will say Rumble Studio so far is looking completely fine. I've had no issues. I'm watching the Starting Soon overlay because before the spotlights were actually, or searchlights, whatever you want to call those in the background were actually lagging out every few seconds. It would just freeze, and then it would catch up, freeze, catch up, and it was just on the Starting Soon screen. Now, once we went live, it seemed to be fine, but then once I started the game up, that's when we went down to 2 frames a second, chat. So, having it set to this right now looks fine. Everything looks copacetic. So, I do apologize for such a lengthy, Starting Soon screen, but I want to make sure everything is good, the lighting is good, all that stuff, because I want to be able to stream and have no fucking issues. So, I am very, very fucking tired of this shit. Like, to the point that I'm quite literally about ready to have fucking freakouts on this shit if it doesn't just fucking work. Because literally, as I said, we've been able to go live any other time, no problem, throughout this week. It's all of a sudden now, are we starting to get these random issues that I'm just like, you know what? Not even gonna play these fucking games. Like, this shit just needs to stop. Need to just be able to go live, and then life will be good. That's all I'm asking for. It's just to be able to go live. So it looks like we're doing well so far. So I'm just gonna finish doing some touch-ups here real quick, and then we will get the channel underway, guys. Okay, just give me one more second here, everybody. I was just dealing with the cats here. Trying to give the cat some love and trying to get him to come and chill and hang out in the bedroom, of course. Never works because my female cat hates the male cat, and the male cat hates the female cat, so they just never can get along. Never can just let them just chill out in the bedroom together. So we're just trying to situate that as well, but also trying to get, like I said, the lighting here, everything else situated. Plus making sure we have the game and everything else launched up and ready to go. And then letting for everybody else to kind of roll on in here at the same time. I know it's kind of been a hot minute already with the starting soon screen, but again, I just want to make sure everybody has time to roll in here. Want to make sure that the stream looks good, make sure it's staying stable throughout this 20 minutes here. Mainly also just because, again, I feel like giving it about 20 minutes or so is enough time to really kind of give it some time to have its fuck-ups if it's going to. If it's going to, like, crash on me, it's going to crash now. You know what I mean? Like that type of deal versus it being something that happens way later on. But making sure we get the launchers and everything ready to go, and then going to get the game launched up as well there, chat. So just bear with me 2 or 3 more minutes, and I will be switching over the screen. So... Alrighty, everybody. How we all doing, everyone? It is good to see everybody. Also, I do like this. Okay, this little feature right here with the with Meld, where I can auto crop a video feed. That is actually really cool. I actually really like this feature too, because you can auto crop a webcam and make it quick and easy to fit into the video feed with little to any at all issues. So I thought that was actually really great, right? That. So as you can see, we're gonna be doing some Outer Worlds chat. Start up the game now. And let me know how it sounds too, chat, please. Let me make sure that the make sure the microphone sounds good for you guys. Make sure the game audio sounds good for you guys. This is the first time I'm using Meld with the MacBook and everything like that too, chat. So this is the first time for me on this. Okay, I need to do something here off to the side. Just so that way I can have a little peace of mind going for myself, chat. That's really weird. So the capture card is acting up. New tab. New tab. Oh, it doesn't let me do it that way with the chat. Okay. Okay, so we are just trying to get back the capture window. All of a sudden, it's a little weird. It's dropped. Yeah, it's acting as if I just turned off the... Okay, hold on. That's really fucking weird. That's the cord. It's going right into the...
Hello.
Right into the capture card. So...
I didn't see that one. Yeah. What's up, BB?
Okay, chat. For some reason, my other monitor, there we go, it just stopped working all of a sudden. Outer Worlds won't even let me click on it. Okay, that was weird. Okay. I just wanted to have it like this so we could actually have the... Okay, I forget that there is a delay there a bit, chat. So I was like, wait, is that the right thing? Or we got the right screen going on? Okay. This time we're not off. We're not going to click off anywhere because we already got the chat, something like that, already opened up and ready to go. Chat. It's just to get the game going. Now the game looks like it is starting up just fine. Okay, I got audio. Okay, looks like we got audio over here as well. It's a little weird how the mic is looking. Okay, looks like we got that going well now. Oh, it's too loud. Alright, in conjunction with my voice, how does that sound? I need to know, chat. So I need you guys to let me know in chat. I can't just, guess here, so I need you guys to actually type in chat whether or not it sounds good and everything like that. There's no way for me to actually do this without the fucking thing breaking again, so yeah, I'm kind of relying on you guys in this one. If the game is too loud, let me know. If the microphone's too loud, whatever the case is, I need to know. Like, I know it might be, you know, a pain in the ass, but I just need somebody to put some fucking headphones on and let me know what it sounds like with the microphone and everything like that, because you get people coming into YouTube and then they leave, so I have no idea what's going on here. Sounds good to you? Okay, well. But, I mean, does it actually sound like, is the game volume louder than my microphone, is what I'm asking. Does the game volume sound good, or is that, is it too loud? Because it's pretty loud in my ears, that's why I'm asking. I only have this at -20 right now in the decibels. So when I talk, as long as I'm over the game, hopefully we're good, but again, I'm not really getting much in the way of anybody's responses right now, which is, again, I fucking hate this. Like, seriously, guys. Because then if everybody constantly leaves then the stream, and I have no clue what's going on, and everybody's like, well, the audio is shit. Well, fucking none of you said shit to me. So... And I appreciate lurkers and all, but you guys suck at lurking, honestly. Like, I would prefer people to chat instead of lurking. Can't hear the game at one side. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I know that sometimes you do that, like, it sounds good to you, but you're only listening to me through here. I need you to hear me through the stream. Like, not just the microphone, but I need to be able to hear the game, too. Because the game says it's going through. Capture audio, but if I need to redo this again, I can do that. Let's try it this way again, here. So she said it wasn't coming through, so maybe there was an issue. So let's see if that comes through now. Because, again, I have this at -20, and it's loud as shit in my ears. That's why I'm curious, because nobody's saying, oh, man, the game audio is too loud, or whatever the case is, and I'm not wanting to deal with this midway through the game, and all of a sudden somebody goes, oh, by the way, it's now. Like, oh, well, motherfuckers, I asked this earlier. That's what I'm, okay, so I have sister do it. She has headphones on. That's what the majority of people are going to be listening to it like, or with headphones on. So, because I know with their speakers, you always say that you hear it a certain level, but I know sometimes you also have your speakers set up differently, like through your mixer, you have it adjusted so that certain things are quieter than others. So, like an average person that's using headphones on, like sister, that's what I'm asking, how does it sound? Can they hear the game and the microphone, or is it too much of one thing? I shouldn't say too much of the microphone. The microphone's going to be, it should be louder than the game. That's the biggest issue. I need to know if the microphone is actually louder. Or if the game is bleeding into it too hard. Especially with that crescendo we just had with that, like, boo doo 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 doo. Like, if any of that noise is too loud over me, let me know. Like I said, once I get started, guys, I'm not gonna keep fucking audio fixing this shit, so I want this done now. So that's why I'm asking for people with their headphones on. You know, you can faintly hear the game music. Okay, I find that, okay, so is that with headphones on, though? Because that's what I'm saying, because, like, I'm hearing this loud as shit. Like, I'm shouting at this point. That's how loud this is in my headphones. I don't have this turned up here. This is at 100 on that. On this, and if I turn it up here, if I take the headphones off, that's how loud it's going to be. It's literally at the same decibels as my talking. So that's why I'm kind of confused. How... Okay, that's what I'm asking. This is what I'm saying. That's why I'm asking for help with this. No, give me a second here. Hold on, chat. Nobody else ever fucking types. You guys do nothing for typing anymore. So again, that's why I'm constantly asking. I've had this conversation with you personally. I want you guys to type more of my fucking chats because I need people to help fucking keep those active. Nobody's typing, so then I get no one to type it. Then I fall asleep, all that other shit. My thing though is that you have your phones on, so you're gonna hear it more likely than how everybody else is gonna hear it. So that's what I'm asking: is the game volume too loud over my microphone, or does it sound good? No, it don't. No. But oh, you forgot. Okay. Oh. Hold on. Here. Instead of having to do that, I have these ones. Just the one sleeve doesn't fit on there. You can change out the sleeves. Oh, you buy it, right? Not anymore. I was trying to hook up the old one. The new razor crackers. You actually do it for the. They used to sell them, but they don't sell these ones specifically anymore. That size of them all. Now they're all the new versions of the Kraken, so they have the different ear cup sizes and stuff like that. Smaller. No, those ones are oval. Now they're all rounded. Yeah, that was a weird one. They look, the outsides aren't, but the cups themselves are oval. They actually fit the oval shape of an ear versus that round shape. So like a teardrop. Exactly. You can't hear the game at all?
Oh, she said she needs to go.
Wait. Make sure the microphone's up, and make sure you go to your top thing and make sure that it switches over to the headphones. Okay.
Just making sure you can hear him talking.
Yeah, so can you hear the microphone then? When I'm in here, kiddo, can you hear me talking?
Yeah, I can hear you talking. I can let him know what you can hear.
Hey, how's it going, Jacob? Jacob, are you able to hear the audio, by the way, on Kick's side? We're having issues right now, apparently, with the capture card not... Yes, I can hear my voice. I can hear... You can hear it faintly? Okay, so this is what's fucking killing me here, because literally if I turn this up on my side, it says that this is going to be at the same level as me, chat. Okay, so... The voice is superb. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. I am definitely glad to hear that, Jacob. Now, I'm using Meld, by the way. So this is why we're having an issue here, chat. I've never set this up to the MacBook yet. shit, thank you for the sub there, Mom. Appreciate that. But I've never used Meld on the MacBook yet for the audio setup. On the laptop, I didn't really need to adjust anything. You can hear the game louder now? Okay, so now I should be able to adjust the audio. So now I should be able to adjust it with that. With the actual volume control. Because, like, this shit's loud as fuck in my ears. That's why I was so confused why nobody was able to hear it at first. I was like, wait, what? Because then I feel like if we go about 30, that should be loud enough on my end, at least to be able to hear it, and then still be able to talk to you guys. But then if it's too quiet, then, you know, and again, I'm just using the basic intro to the game right now because I thought the music would be loud enough, so. Yeah, it was loud as shit on my end because I'm monitoring it for some reason. Which, by the way, Meld automatically pulls in the audio from my capture card and then allows it to go to the headphones without me going through OBS's bullshit of like, let me go in, advanced audio, monitor, all that stuff. It automatically monitor the capture card audio like instantly. So are we looking good, sounding good now, guys? Because I think this should be good here. Because I know, like, when I was first testing it there for a second, I could hear my voice so fucking well out there. It was, like, ridiculous. I was like, damn, I could hear my voice, actually, for once. Okay, sounds good. I'm just making sure, because, again, I just wanted to make sure we got this all started up before we start up the game, because we haven't been able to do a game stream like this, so I want to make sure everything's fucking perfect, you know, for this, because it's been a hot minute since we'll be able to do a game stream from the house here, and it's been one of those things, but it's been kind of murdersome on me, man. Like, I've been wanting to do this for a hot minute, and we just have not been able to, the game from here. Why is also my brightness so fucking high up, too? What the hell is this? Is it just me, chat? Or, yeah, the game is really bright for some reason. I do not know why. Not gonna lie, it doesn't look the greatest on here either. But we're just gonna go with it for right now. Actually, you know what? Here, let me adjust the video settings here. Let me put it to 1080p. That looks a little bit better too. Yeah. Okay, so that's gonna stay up there all the time now, so I kind of want that to turn down. UI. Let's see here. What is it gonna be? It's gonna be the quest updates, time fade. There we go. Alrighty. It looks kind of blurry. Yeah, I noticed it is looking kind of blurry on the, I don't know if that's because of the... I don't know if that's because of the, whatchamacallit, I don't know. I forgot that I can actually preview the items now, so I was thinking I could grab those out ahead of time. Oops. But I wonder if it's because of the bit rate that I have it set to. I have it set to 7K right now instead of the normal 10K. So I'm kind of curious if that might be messing with the blurriness of the game a bit here. I mean, I can try to push it to 10K here. Try to do that. But so yeah, no, life's been interesting, man. Life has definitely been interesting. We had some stuff kind of going through here. That is why I was like, you know, I wanted to do today's stream. You know, wanted to do the whole like, hey, we had some kind of good news come in, you know, and I mean, it's not like it's not 100%, it's not the for surest answer that we've ever been given, but even still, good or bad, it meant that we have a bit more of a chance to try to make things right here and try to actually get through this with less of a headache than what we've already been kind of feeling right now. because it's been really hard to kind of get through all this. I'm not gonna lie, chat. So I'm dealing with a lawsuit because I don't know if you've heard about it or not, Jaco. I told Fox about this. I know Voodoo's heard about it, and a few others have. Yeah, for sure, especially right now with this being the case, man. So we got a lawsuit coming towards my way, and it happens to be because of the landlords. Now, as y'all know and remember, I've talked about this many times before already. We have had to deal with this issue with the fact that we were bullied into a lease. The lease then wanted us to pay a certain amount of money that was just kind of like bullshit, but we had to agree to it. There was no, like, we couldn't just be like, no, like, yeah, we'll sign your lease, but we can't do this. We can't, like, there was no negotiating really. Like, the negotiating was done by the lawyer, and the lawyer really just did not fucking help us out. Let's put it that way. She literally did the whole thing like, well, that's the best I can do for you guys, so you're just gonna have to fucking take it. And it was like, well, bitch, guess what? You now caused us to get into even a further shitty situation because, unfortunately, these assholes wanted me to have money for something that I just, quite honestly, did not have money for, which was rent. They wanted like $900 after the end, like this whole negotiating thing, right? And we said fine, we'd pay it. And now, had I been getting them like my paychecks on time, would have had no problem paying it, chat. Would have had no problem paying it. Unfortunately, though, as y'all know, I've been struggling to get my paychecks, and literally my boss still hasn't even got the last of them, generated enough funds for me to cash them. So I'm still waiting on that. So he has to still do that just before I can even cash those checks. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's not like I'm just sitting on money, not giving it to them, whatever the case is, whatever they might be thinking it is. Like, I honestly think that they think I just have all this money and that I'm just sitting on it and I'm not paying them because I want to be an asshole or whatever the case is. And it's like, no, dude. I would much rather pay my fucking bills and have them all paid on time, dutifully, versus this type of bullshit. So, yeah, I'm very upset with it. So that they're suing me over all this. Now, one would be like, okay, but, and as you all know, I have tried to pay them once before. And the big thing with that too, right, with having to try to pay them, was that I gave them some money and I told them, look, this is all I can give you. I don't have any other means to give you any more money until I can get more of my checks cashed. But until then, here's $400. Now, granted, that's technically more than what we really should have been paying as it is anyways, to be truthfully honest. But we gave them $400. The problem was they gave that $400 back. No rhyme, no reason, just said, nope, sorry, we will not accept this. Here's your $400 fucking dollars back, and we want the full amount, more or less. Is what was kind of what we were gathering, right? Is that it's like, okay, it's supposed to be a whole amount of that, right? Yeah, exactly. The fuck is right, bro. The fuck is right. Like, why send the money back when you still want us to pay you back, right? You still want this money. You still want us to have to pay you back. We still have to pay you back. It's not like we can just get away with not paying you back ever again. So it's like, if you don't want the money that way, right, and you're going to take us to court and you're going to sue us, you're still going to want your money, but then it's still going to have to be in portions. It's not like all of a sudden you take me to court and all of a sudden I now have thousands of dollars and just be like, here you go. Doesn't fucking work that way. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like, it doesn't make sense why they're fucking suing us the way they are. So we ended up having to talk to our neighbor who's already suing them. 1, 2, he has already sued them multiple times. And he more or less was like, hey, you guys, like, relax, chill. Like, it sucks, but, like, this is kind of like the best case scenario for us. Which still sucks. I mean, like, I've never been sued in my entire fucking life, chat. I have never been sued. I've been to collections. I think we've all had that, right? We've all had a collection once or twice in our life. But to be sued? Like, straight up, my guys, I have never been fucking sued in a day of my life. This is the first fucking lawsuit I've ever had to deal with. And quite literally, I'm just like, what the fuck, man? Like, what the fuck? Like, how is this okay? You know what I mean? So, and I like the whole Hassan Orbit and all that and stuff like that. I'm not going to sit there and make a GoFundMe and be like, give me thousands of dollars, people, so I can go buy a lawyer and blah, blah, blah. Like, no. The biggest thing I've been asking for is to share out any of the posts that I've been making that are local. If anybody that's local wise, other than that, keep us in prayers and thoughts. Now, that's the biggest thing, legitimately. For those that can just keep us in their prayers, and the thoughts, sharing out the post, sharing out the stream. Because if I can make, money from the streams, awesome. That goes all towards the lawyer right now, paying back the backlot rent, all that stuff. So every single cent I have, that's coming in from the checks and anything that comes in from the stream will all be being put towards that as a way to try to show them that I am not trying to screw them out of the money. I just did not have a means to fucking pay them. So I'm hoping Monday I will be able to cash the remainders of my check. And then that way, when I go to court, I can literally tell them, well, guess what? If you fucking literally favor with us and side with us, the judge, then I have X amount of money I can give them right now. That is the absolute hope that I'm trying to go for here, chat. So I can literally just do the whole checkmate. Here you go. Take the money. Fuck you. Be done with this shit, right? Now, even regardless of what happens Tuesday, apparently we will still have to take 6 months to actually properly evict us out of here. Now, with that being said, that still provides me time to not only get a job, because obviously the vape shop closed, or the flashy thing pop off, who knows, or the other vape shop that I've been trying to get a job at finally gets in touch with me and says they have an opening finally, and I can go work for them. Now, if I was to work for them, I'd be making anywhere between probably 13, 14 bucks an hour, and I would be able to 100% pay whatever that they set for the actual rent. Like, whether it be the $900 or if it's back down to $375, I'd be able to pay it, no problem. Plus, I'd be able to put back on the backlot rent. That's the big thing. Now, again, if Flashy pops off, dude, because there's some stuff, I can't explain to you guys all the details, but just know this, that if you ever wanted to work for a video game company and make that the way you make money, Flashy's going to be the way to do that. That's all I will say on that. I cannot talk about it more. Just know that it is going to be fucking different. As somebody who's already in the kind of the upper echelon of this group, things are going to be a lot different. And I really wanted this to be able to, start off the Flashy journey here, and then my biggest thing too is, like, we're not leaving this house. This house we paid for. This is mine. I own this, okay? The mother and I did everything we could to get this house. So if we end up having to leave, air quoting here, leave, it would just be leaving the court. So at that point, with 6 months time, I should be able to get enough money and enough support from the community to find a slab of land, put it there. If that ends up being the worst case scenario, that we have to just move, put it somewhere else, bam, that's what I'm doing. So I appreciate you, G. I appreciate that. Truly, Jaco. Really, I do. Like I said, all the prayers, thoughts, wishes, everything like that right now, that's the biggest thing. Sharing out the stream. And again, for those that, like, well, I shared on X already, or shared on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, anywhere that I'm not on already. If you share it there, you're reaching people's eyes that I would have normally never been able to catch. That is why that's a huge thing. That's why I still do it for, like, all of you guys. When I share you guys out, by the way, when I do it in the chat, stuff like that, I also will share you guys out over on my own personal Facebook page as well, because I know that is hundreds of people that I'm friends with that you may not catch otherwise, that may now go and check out your streams because they're like, oh shit, who's that person he just recommended? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go check it out. So that is a big thing right there as well, chat. So definitely bear that in mind as well too. Whenever you're trying to help each other, sharing out content like that, it's a great way to actually really promote it more that way. So, but I truly appreciate the goodwill, Jacob. Honestly, I do appreciate that you got this, man. Honestly, it means a lot. Like I said, guys, it was a big stress reliever today was having my neighbor come and talk to us and kind of just giving us that sense of, like, you guys got this and you're pretty much going to win the case. And it's like, okay, but I don't want to be cocky. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be cocky about this shit. I want to just make sure that I just remain hopeful and that I remain steadfast in our approach on how to deal this. Because I do not want us to be caught with our pants down like we already were with this lawsuit as it was. This lawsuit was served to us Friday. I thought it was Monday, but my mom corrected me. It was actually last Friday we were served. So literally 1 week ago from today, we got served this paper at roughly about the same time it is right now, chat. So again, the big hope is just to try to make it through all this. And, you know, and honestly, just to keep trying to fight, too. The other thing, too, like, you know, my neighbor even said was that even after this, you know, this and that happens, like, our biggest thing is to actually go right back and sue them. Like, even after they sue us, our biggest thing is to do a countersuit and then sue them back. And he more or less said, like, the biggest reason for that is because they're already breaking so many laws. So, like, that's a huge thing. Yeah, I appreciate you, dog, over there on his on YouTube as well there, Jacob. Appreciate that, man.
Guy never sets foot outside.
Warranty void reason number 548. If the building collapses on Sam while the unit is...
This is Manta Queen. Boom. Woo! Back it up, back it up. But I do appreciate that, dog. Like, truly, the whole steady. Like, honestly, like, yeah, don't get me wrong, man. Like I said, I'm not going to be cocky about it, but I'm definitely hopeful. Like, you know, it's the only thing I know I can do, so. Yeah, this is a light machine gun Mach 2 that I'm using. I have old reliable here that I'm trying to get up higher to this point here. This is only level 18 versus this being level 13. So this one could still get higher damage than the other one. So I'm actually working on doing that there. But what I added to it was corrosive damage to it as well. Especially against the manta pillars and stuff like that. Dude, it literally shreds that shit. Oh, poor Izzy. What's Izzy doing to make you go crazy tonight? What's that poor little baby doing? Yesterday she woke up at 3 a.m. and didn't sleep. I didn't sleep. I tried to. And Elisa said she stood up until like 11 a.m. I woke up at 1 p.m. Damn. Today she takes a late nap and now she's awake. She's all like, no sleep for you, motherfucker. She's like, sorry, Dad, you're going to be awake for the rest of your life. Let's repair all the equipment that we got. $576, $684. Damn, none of those melee weapons are... I want to keep these two because I'm going to actually upgrade them along with the slicer over here. Silencer, my bad. I was like, wait, that's not a slicer. We're going to try that out, even though I'm not a big fan of the sawed-off that much. We're going to try it out. Woo! I also wanted to finish up Outer Worlds 1 because I actually haven't finished this yet, and I really wanted to get through this one before doing Outer Worlds 2. Which I did hear a cool little tidbits, like how like some of the corporations have been bought out and stuff like that. So I thought that was kind of cool that there's actually some kind of like mid stuff that happens midway throughout the the game's the lore of this stuff like that. You know what I mean? The heater blowing right at my face right now, chat, though, is fucking murdersome. I really wish I could have the heater turned off right now, but I turn it off or I close the vent and it gets too cold in here. Oh, I thought it said Mach 3 on that already. 960, 960. Okay, so. She's jumping around watching Bluey. Nah, it's party time. I started getting back on Mecha Break. I played a day before the new season release with my Mecha group. It was fun. Nice. Then they released it yesterday, and I made a YouTube video on it. Oh, nice. Yo, fuck yeah. Dude, I feel you, man. Like, I probably could just go ahead and open up my window, honestly. That's probably what I should do, dog. Like, just let in a little air. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. Oh my goodness, yeah, dude, that cool air that just came in. Wow. Like, I open up my window and instantly, dude, it just a blast of cool air hits me right in the face, and it just felt so fucking good. Like, whew. Like literally, my little vent is right underneath my desk here, chat. So it blows right up at me. So it's so fucking hot. See, I get that too, but I get the draft on my back. It'll keep the top part of me nice and cool, but the bottom half of me is all warm because of the fucking the heater being right below here. So I totally do like 100%. I know exactly how that feels, and it's like it's the worst because you're like I just want to have a whole either cool or warm. That's it. And either I want to be just warm enough or just lightly warm. I don't want to be overheated. And like right now, I'm literally sweating, sitting like. I'm half baked. Right. I love that. Oh, that was good. That was good. Well played, sir. Well played. Like a half baked nut. So to celebrate the good news, though, chat, I do have the cigar that I've been meaning to smoke on stream, and I've been waiting to do this on stream. This is the New World Decino. This is their 10-year anniversary. So why am I looking at that camera? Wrong camera. I literally just pointed at the fucking laptop because I'm thinking that the laptop camera is the one we're using. This one, chat. So here we go. The New World Decino. It's just got a holographic writing on it too. So we got a beautiful cigar here. We also have a bowl of the Autumn Evening already loaded up into the Peterson pipe as well. So another way to kind of celebrate the good news of the fact that at least it seems like we have a good case, right? That it's going to be in our favor. I'm hopeful. Like I said, I'm not going to get cocky about it, but I will remain hopeful. So let's go ahead and light up this pipe bowl as well as take. I actually have not done a dab all day. Actually, chat. No, scratch it. I did one, and that was early this morning. So I've let this charge up. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. I'm gonna say a little prayer here there too to thank the Lord there for that too. So give me a moment here. So all right, there we go. So that's a little thank you prayer and a little blessing of the bowl that we're about to partake in, along with the blessing of the tobacco as well. So it's kind of like almost like a holy tobacco in that sense, and a holy dab that we're doing here versus it just being a dab or just being a bowl of tobacco or anything like that. Chat might sound stupid to some of y'all. It's something that truly I feel like the soul needs at times. Ooh. Ooh. Don't know why the lady doesn't like that one. This is from the Bodhi High Farms. It's called Purple Punch. It is a very unique one. It's got a great taste on that. Little skunky, but very citrusy. So I'm getting a lot of lemon off the flavor on the terpenes. So that's really good there, chat. Really good. I like the flavor of that a lot. Also, I ain't gonna lie to you, chat. It's just so good to be able to go live again, too, guys. It's been so long since we've been able to do just a regular video game stream instead of just doing just chattings all the time. So I'm definitely enjoying this as well, too. So.
Yes, that's Sissy Foo.
Ugh.
She ain't changed in the last 30 seconds.
Oh, my nose.
What do you look like you're about to stick a poo on my head?
Ugh. Dude, right? I will say, the flavor from that one is really good, though, too. That was a really solid one. Also, before we get it started, too, I want to actually get this guy cut. I think we're going to do, since it isn't the last of my AJs here, signature blend by AJ Fernandez. I don't know why I can always say Ferdinand. It's actually Fernandez. I always say AJ Ferdinand. It's AJ Fernandez. Fernandez, damn it. Get it right. Oh my gosh. I don't know why I keep saying it wrong. What, Ma? Yeah, no, honestly, that's why I keep thinking that.
His grandpa's name was Ferdinand.
Yep.
But his dad was Benjamin.
Yeah, so my great grandfather and my great uncle both have the same name, Ferdinand. So that was why I kept thinking of that versus Fernandez. There's such a good smell to it. But we're going to use the AJ Torch because it has a 10 millimeter punch out on it, chat. Pop that off. Do a little tear out here. Mainly just to help kind of move some of the end pieces that didn't cut out properly there. There we go. Okay. Ooh, that's got a whistle almost. Okay. Ooh. Damn. I wish Voodoo was here so we cut his that. Dude, you know, it's funny you say that. Voodoo's been popping in the last few times, and I gotta say, I gotta give it to him. Homie actually brought me a 13 viewer raid yesterday. Like, it was insane, dude. Like, we got up to 20 viewers yesterday. It was crazy. And it was actually because of him knowing a viewer or a streamer named Wisewolf. The dude was in the middle of trying to find somebody. He ended up actually bringing him on over my way because he said he couldn't do a host out. And I was like, yo, dude, I appreciate that. And it's like, why can't he do good shit like that all the time, but with his own content, you know? Do that for a kick too? Yeah, dude, yeah, fuck yeah, dude. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. And then I used that to raid out to a good buddy of mine, Marcani. I hadn't, seen it in a hot minute, and I was like, yo, I gotta go show some love to that man. So I went and dropped him some love. But legitimately, it felt good to be able to actually do a raid too as well on Kick, because I haven't been able to actually do a raid in a hot minute. Because normally, like, I normally just get anybody here. I still want to cut his ass. Facts, dude. I was, it's funny too. I was actually gonna bring it right back around too, because like I was giving him shit in the stream because when we told him to buy the fucking the desktop that he has now, it was to use the laptop in conjunction with that to do multi-streaming like we all do, but so that his streams would be of higher quality like we're doing now, right? No. This dumbass goes, oh, hey guys, I'm gonna do that, but then I'm gonna start fucking VTubing as well. And we're like, why would you do that? Why would you just start VTubing? You've never been a VTuber in your entire life. Now he just wants to start. Not realizing that VTubing puts a big strain on the PC on top of gaming and streaming and then watching the stream and then having 75,000 tabs open, for fucking all of his friends. Which, I mean, granted, cool. He wants to help us out. Mute the fucking tabs. 1. 2, don't have that many open. Like, literally. Like, Jake and I have the same thought pattern. If we can't be in somebody else's stream, like, while we're live, why would I pop open their stream? Sure, it feels good to give a view and all that stuff like that. But at the end of the day, though, how good does that view really feel? When Jake and I both have always talked about this, that at the end of the day, that's just a lurk. You're not there talking. You're not there vibing with them. Now, if you come in and hang out and vibe with them and you're talking with them, sure. But as Jake and I have also both said, don't fucking do it when you're streaming. It's fucking annoying. You go to somebody else's stream and all of a sudden you see them doing this. They're like, oh, I chat. And they're typing to somebody else. And it's like, bro, focus. It's like, what the fuck are we doing here? And I've been trying to be polite about it too with that. You know, I've been trying to tell him like it's not working out for him, or I don't think it's working for him. And I'll try to do it like either A, like in a nice way with that, or B, I'll kind of go with the route with like, dude, you know, like once you invest so much time into the VTuber community, if you then switch it up and you leave, they're gonna look at that as just you cashing in on them, and they're gonna be upset about that. Kind of like a, hey, you gotta be serious about this, or you should probably just drop it. Like, you know, you should. But no. Homie is like, no, I'm gonna keep being a fucking VTuber. And again, it's not to sound mean or anything like that, dude. We love the guy to death, dude. He's a good friend. But and I do mean that he is a good person as a friend. But then as a to a degree, because there's some fucking things he does as a fucking friend that it's just like, ugh. But it's like one of the biggest things that he doesn't do well is just make content. He can make content. Here's the thing. Here's the actual catch-22. Because I feel like anytime I say this, people think that I'm instantly just being an asshole. Like, wow, dude, what a dick thing to say to your friend that he can't just make content. No. He can make content. It's just the average, everyday voodoo that we see on stream is not making content. It's... Yeah, that was cool. And you're like, wait, who's he talking to? Oh, he's talking to himself and the voices in his fucking head. That's what he's doing. Like, motherfucker, dude. Like, what the fuck? Like, dude, seriously, voodoo. Like, you gotta talk more, man. And not to the voices in the head, but to the people in the stream. Exactly, dude. That's exactly what I've been trying to tell him. Is that once they start noticing, dude, they're going to start spreading that word around, and they're going to be like, dude, this motherfucker over here. She was saying how VTubers have lore for their characters. Yes, exactly. No, yeah, he has no lore. I mean, that's literally, yeah, his lore is, I bought it on Etsy. That's his lore. You kill me with this impression of it. It's not that hard. It's not that hard of an impression to get. You just got to get the mouth, slack jaw just right. Just... No, guys, I'm not watching E-Girls. Like, bro, fucking, we know you are, okay? That's why you never got money, Voodoo. Watching all the moldy fangirls. That does have a really good dry pull on that one. That does. You know, and I don't mean to just be ripping doo-doo apart, but the dude needs to learn that, like, he could do so much more, you know, as we've all been saying, if he actually really thought about the content he is making. Like, I honestly don't think that he understands that if he actually tried, like he has done so in the past, like on LifeSpace, and a few other days that he's done it too, like he could make good content and he could be a good content creator. But I do think he needs to stop being a VTuber. I think he needs to just embrace who he is. You know, he's a crusty old fucking dude. That's what he is. You know, he's a crusty old perv. Let him be a crusty old perv. Like, you know, I need to get my shit together because I'm behind on stuff. Bitch, what? You got a good job? What you mean? Dude, and then it says he wants to buy that new iPhone as well. It's like, you already have an iPhone 16 Pro. Like, he has the fucking one that I wish I had. Because, like, while I have the Plus, right? I love this phone. I didn't know they were going to do the whole bullshit of like, oh, we have the Plus, but then above that, we have the Pro Max, which gets the fucking, 120 to, frames HD, and then 240 frames or wherever it is for the Phantom camera for slow-mo, so you can actually do like high quality HD shit like that, or 4K at 120 frames, which is like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. They're like, no, you got to get that phone. He has that. He fucking has one. And he doesn't even use it properly. The iPhone Air. Is that gonna be the 17, the one that's gonna be really thin? I do. The only thing that freaks me out is that I've heard that they're gonna use the old iPhone 6 body style, which I think it was like aluminum or something like that. So like it's actually the one that can bend again. And I'm like, unless you make the screen bendable, that would be cool. Then you could like actually like fold it. Oh, dude, that would be dope. An iPhone you could fold. That's some shit to think about. Like for real, dog. An iPhone you can fold. Okay, so this is the one for Nyoka. And then look for the Tucker and Needham in the Amber Heights. Oh, I'm Monarch. Okay. And then I think I'm on Monarch, aren't I? Yeah, Monarch Wilderness. This is also on Monarch. Bro, this heater is killing me. Let's get the left field toss ball betting. Okay. Oh, that's right. Okay. That was in that apartment where we found the dead body, and we had to start looking for clues and shit. Okay. Becker and Andrews were hired to clear out an infestation out on the expansion site for Edgewater, and the Space Force event, and Emerald Vale dead there with the Yokas. Yeah, they're still alive. Okay. Hey, stop tearing up the bed. Thank you. Damn it, gimme. I was gonna be tearing up shit. I was about to see, did we get any new armor pieces? Yeah, I got a couple new armor pieces. Okay, so I have a few of these that are stealth skills. I need to figure out which ones are which here. This one's a stealth skills plus 5. Some one-handed melee. Okay, so it's that one. Alright. Light armor. Let's go ahead and break down this one. Medical plus 5. Persuade. Okay, so that's the only medical one I have so far. Sounds good there, brother. Sounds good. Yo, what's up, Sparks? How are you doing over there on YouTube? It's good to see you, my man. How are you doing, brother? Okay, so I kind of like the assortment of armor and weapons armor that I have here. Kind of want to put those on the ship. Do we have a good checkpoint where we're at that I can fast travel back to? Double Peak Summit. Okay, yeah, I could do that. Not reliable interior. I want to go put all this stuff in my my stash. No argument. One, I don't own it. Two, I don't think I'm gonna buy it. Okay, so like, it might sound dumb, but I'm just not into extraction shooters like that. Like, there's one that I do have. Damn it, not to take. Fuck. I'm gonna go transfer now. It's what is that called? Arena Breakout. So I have Arena Breakout, is what it is. For free on the on Steam. It went out for when I want to do an extraction shooter again, or I'll play Tarkov. Do I think Ark is fun to watch? Yeah, I think it's fun to watch. And it's not to really knock on it, but I would have rather just played that game if it would have just been PvE. I'm not always into PvP games, man. I don't always want to play PvP games all the time, so that's honestly why I just I didn't want to get it. And I have a lot of friends that are like been shitting on me for it because they're like, bro, just get the game. It's so good. It's like yeah, you know, I've got friends that say it's good, but then I also have a really good friend who him and I have like almost exactly the same exact game taste. Like, why I might like certain games like Arc Raiders, like I do like style like that genre of extraction shooters. My first impressions was I thought this was going to be this company's version of Marathon.
Like, okay, the other day I said Destiny. That's not what I meant to say. I meant to say Marathon. I thought that this was gonna be this company's like third-person version of Marathon, stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I was really excited for like the PVE element of it. I thought like the way the game looks, like for all this stuff that you can do in Arc Raiders, like PVE wise, dude, it looks great. I love that. Like, don't get me wrong. I just hate the idea of it being PvP, right? Because then my ass sits there with a lot of extraction shooters. I forget about that part, and I'll be so focused. I got fucking like a hair or something like that. That's on my nose. I can get it off. I'll be so focused on the PVE shit, I'll forget it's PvP. Go to extract, get picked off, and I get it. That's the part of the game. I do get that, but that's not why I want to play the game. I want to play it because I want to actually just enjoy like the cool world they built, all that other stuff. Now, if they could have just a PvE only portion of it, dude, I would be so much happier about that. Like, truthfully, I really would. So, I've been playing it for the most part. It does have a pretty friendly community. I mean, and I have heard that, you know, that is something I have heard from a lot of people. But like me and my boy Nathan, we play a lot of like the same exact games, and so like when he told me that he did not like it because it wasn't as good as like Tarkov in his opinion, and for me the standard isn't Tarkov. One of the things I liked about Arena Breakout that I had, which was kind of like the insurance policy thing that you get from like EVE Online, right? So if a ship gets destroyed by another player or NPC, whatever the case is, you get some money back. You get the ability to just rebuy that ship and reinvest into some stuff like that. So I kind of see it that way. Like, whereas in like Arena Breakout, you can have like insure a couple of items so that way even if you die, you'll get that item back, but it has to be able to fit in like in a certain pocket. You can upgrade that pocket and everything like that, so it'll get bigger over time. That's a really handy thing to have. There's certain items that you can equip and buy that are also just like they're forever items as well. That's another thing I like. And again, I think the way the style of the game looks absolutely beautiful. I think Arc Raiders looks absolutely beautiful. Don't get me wrong. I just don't think that I would enjoy it that much because I'm just not that much into extraction shooters right now. And I think with like the fact of like one, dealing with the lawsuit and dealing with the fact that the store closed down just recently, like my life has been really chaotic. I just don't think like an extraction shooter would have made me feel good playing it during that time because I would have just got way too angry during playing it. You know what I mean? So it's like I want to be able to enjoy a game without it making me angry during the time that I'm trying to relax. You know what I mean, brother? So it's funny because like so the way I guess like Nathan explains it for the way he likes it better is the actual like the mechanics of it more, all that stuff like that. Now again, I haven't played Tarkov in I don't know how long. The last extraction shooter I played was quite honestly the extraction shooter that they had in Call of Duty, other than like I said, Arena Breakout. And like honestly, like I said, like I don't know, man. Like again, extraction shooters are just not my thing as it is. I'm not a big fan of them. Just like I'm not really a big fan of battle royales. I fucking hate battle royales, dude. I hate that every fucking game has to have one, dude. It's like, oh my god. Like, can we get it back to a time when there's not every game needs to have a battle royale, please? Like, we just had some straight up multiplayer again. What was wrong with multiplayer, guys? Come on. You know, a little 20 versus 20. That's good. What was wrong with that? Like, I thought that was like peak. Then they're like, no. We need to have 100 people on a map. And it's a free-for-all. And then sometimes you can have squads. And when you do have squads, you want to murder the motherfuckers that are in your squads because, you know, they're shit. You know, or they're trolling you, and so you're sitting there fucking just dominating each other, giving away positions. All this, yeah. Okay. Extraction shooters are just annoying. I don't know why. I just hate extraction shooters. I hate fucking battle royales. I feel so much older, Sparks. I know you can appreciate that sentiment a bit more than others. I feel old as shit, dog, all right? What happened to my good old days of video games, dog? What happened to LAN parties, man? What the fuck is wrong with having a LAN party, dude? Oh, my fucking nose. Now, also real quick, as far as the toxicity of Tarkov, oh yeah, dude, no, for real. I think Tarkov and Rust are about equal when it comes to toxicity, but I never really gave a shit about the Tarkov like actual community because honestly, like, I wasn't no Shroud level, so you know what I mean? Like, I was never playing that game to be like, I'm going to be so fucking good at this game. I played that game just because I thought it was really a cool idea. And the map I thought was really cool. But that's why I like Arena Breakout, dude. The game 1 works way fucking better than Tarkov. Like, I don't have the glitches or the fucking, like, PUBG map breaking fucking issues that I have with Tarkov a lot of times. Now, Arena Breakout is also free, though, too. That's the other big kicker for me. It's free. Arc Raiders, I'd have to pay $30 for, $30 or $40, whatever it is. So that's the other thing too. It's like I could either play a free to play game or I could go buy one. So, an Arena Breakout is, I feel like if you took the, and the store being closed, like I said, yeah, dude, so that whole vibe of those types of games just would not mesh well for me. But Arena Breakout reminds me if you take the extraction shooter of Call of Duty and then he mixed it with Tarkov. It actually is really fun and pretty viable. Like, I actually think that, or viable, you know what I mean? Like, not viable, but like you can vibe out in the map and just have fun, even if you're getting killed. It's actually a good time. Like, I actually don't mind playing that one. Like I said, it's free to play as well. So that's a big thing too. So I don't feel like I invested any money into this game. That's the thing too, is if you invest money into a game that is literally like going to punish you in certain ways too, I don't know. I don't like playing games like that anymore. That's not my shtick. But yeah, the vape shop closed Monday of this week. I went inside to go talk to my boss. Or not boss, sorry. I went to work Monday, like normal. I went after work to go with my little sister around 8, 9 o'clock to go get some sodas from our local mini mart. So I go past the fucking the store and I see the lights are on. So I go, oh shit. So I go run in, I go check out, and it's my fucking boss. And he tells me, oh yeah, by the way, the store's closed. He claimed now, by the way, that he was going to message me. I don't know if he really was. It kind of does feel like he wasn't going to message me, and I was going to come in on Tuesday and be like, what the fuck? Like, where the fuck is everything at? Because it's like, everything is gone. And so, I just talked to him today, because again, like with the whole lawsuit and everything like that going on, for my landlords, by the way, it's like, it was one of those things where I was like, dude, I really need my checks cashed so I can possibly use this for a lawyer or for moving the trailer to a new land, pay for the land, all that other shit like that. So that's, oh my gosh, dude, a big fucking headache. I'm really not looking forward to all this shit. Like, I am and I'm not, right? I'm looking forward to just being done with it, but I'm not looking forward to the fact that this is the very first time in my life I've ever had to be sued, chat, and I really don't want to deal with this type of shit. Oh, yeah. That was definitely needed. Take one more. Then we're going to start up the pipe. And then we'll get into all this. So I got to transfer a bunch of armor over to the thing. But I'm also going to check because there's some armor pieces in there. I'm going to see what we have. And I'm going to see what we can get rid of too as well. That was bigger than the last two. Still a hit in there. Ooh, okay. I gotta be right back, chat. I gotta put shorts on too. I can't handle the heater on right now. So I gotta throw some shorts on. Like, for real, Jacob. I got swamp nuts going like a motherfucker right now, dude. When you take a hit like that and it fucking makes you want to cough, like, ugh. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Oh, fuck yeah. How far did you make it? And I'll be right back. I'm gonna put some shorts on real fast. Bro, one of the bosses that showed up in the Spring Meadows, I beat his ass without taking damage and countering every hit from him and his minions. Oh, dude, fuck yeah, nice. You just left the Spring Meadows and heading to the next area? Okay, nice, nice. Honestly, dude, like, the only advice I will give is just explore, explore, explore. And then also, if you ever feel kind of stuck in an area, or stuck with like kind of like up against certain like enemy types or whatever the case is. Bro, that's killing my lungs. Do the old school Diablo 2 trick or Diablo 1 trick, however you want to go about it. Because in Diablo 1, you would just reload like a whole new game, right? Diablo 2, you would kind of do a similar thing, but you would just usually try to reload out a checkpoint area like of a boss and just keep spamming that boss over and over and over and over and over again, right? So you would just you would literally kill a boss, save the game, load, leave, come back, boom, kill the boss again, boom, do it, and just keep doing that, rinse and repeat until you leveled up your character enough times. Whereas in number 1, you would usually get to an X amount of points in time, and then go and then collect, anything that you might have dropped in town, because that would never come back to you. Put all that in your inventory, wherever you could, and then be like, okay, cool. Now I'm gonna go start a brand new game. I get all those items, everything like that. But now I'm starting at that same level, and now I can go through, the beginning part and start beating up some of these bosses like that. So the way I did it in that game, right, is that if I left an area, the bosses won't obviously spawn all the time, or at all. But a lot of the world bosses, I think, will have like little respawn times. But there is just the main enemies in every area, and if you go through like an area and then leave, go back through it and you leave, and then just keep doing that over and over and over again. Or if you just go to the checkpoints, save at the checkpoint, and then go backwards right where you just came from, and then go back to the checkpoint, save again, and then go forward, and just kind of do that back and forth, rinse and repeat throughout an area, you will raise your level up so fucking quickly. And you also get so many more items this way, so many more resource points to spend. You'll also have at least my opinion, you have a better understanding of the synergies of your characters too, because there's so many combos you can do, right? Like there's so many of those like little I'm trying to remember what they're fucking called right now. They're the things that you get for the like the swords and the skills that are like these little like side talent things. They are passives that you can have as well, or that amplify whatever thing that you're using and stuff like that, right? So those little things that you can use and that you can like upgrade and whatnot, those are also really handy. But like, don't get it twisted. Like, I know I'm really bad about it because I've done it mostly on my playthroughs on stream. But I will say though, like when I'm not on stream and I'm just fucking around, there is so many of those little things that actually synergize super well. And Pictos, thank you, Pictos. That's right. That they synergize so well, and also depending on what character you're using, like in the party and stuff like that, will also like increase or decrease certain synergies that you have. And I mean, obviously you know that pretty well because the shit that you used to do at the Boston Gaming Center. So you know better than fucking most people what I'm explaining right now. But the idea though that you have all those that you can utilize, and then on top of having all those different synergies that you can use, you can also do a couple different types of actual combos with the actual like weapons and characters themselves too. I guess it would be the best way I can describe that, right? So sometimes if you attack with one character, like how you have them like lined up in, however you're also building up their speed, kind of like Final Fantasy style, right? You're going to want to have certain characters be like, all right, this is going to be the one that's going to be like my anchor. This is going to be the one that's like doing the poking and the prodding the most. This one might be doing all the buffs while they're also attacking at the same time, or doing debuffs and stuff like that. That is one of the fun things I love about that game, is that, dude, like, honestly, Expedition has just so many fucking different ways to play that game, dude. It's insane. It's such a good game, dude. Like, and now, as long as it works like this, I can play Expedition 33 again now. Because that was a big reason why I hadn't played that on stream either. Just like Cyberpunk, is that I was just using the laptop. And, like, The Outer Worlds is, like, probably the while still being a newer game, it's still the least demanding of graphic-wise that I could play while streaming and everything like that just off the laptop, right? So now being able to do it like this, now we can actually fucking, like, have, Expedition going on. We can do Cyberpunk again. We can do the Ascent again. Like, all the games we were playing, we can bring those back. And now that makes me excited, too, especially for, like, when Flashy drops. So, I gotta say, Meld so far? Dude, Meld has been pretty dope, actually. Because I was talking to Mini Fox. I think it was, like, 3 or 4 days ago. When he showed me this. And I was like, I was getting frustrated with OBS. And I was like, oh, there's gotta be something out there. And so I start typing into Google. And I go, oh, all right. So I started listing off the names of these sites or software, and I go, Meld. He goes, oh, dude, yeah, Jaco and I have been using it. I was like, wait, really? He goes, yeah. I'm like, all right, fuck. All right, let me check it out. Bam. Instantly, like, I've been using it on the laptop, dude. It has made it so easy over there to use. But over here on the Mac, because I was going to use a thing called Ecamm, but then I found out it's a premium one, which means you got to pay for it. So I was like, well, fuck that. I ain't paying for it. I'm just going to use this guy because it's free. So, and it's literally just as simple as installing it like you would on anything else on a Mac. You just drag it into the applications, drop it over, boom, it's done. Like, that was simply done. That's all you had to do. And also, Jacob, I don't know if you saw it or not, bro. I found the fucking controller. So we finally got the green controller back. So I've actually been thinking about using this too, as well. Especially while playing like stuff like this as well, because I haven't really messed around with this playing with the controller on other games other than Expedition and Silent Hill. Silent Hill. So, because yeah, I was using my lady's old controller. Oh, the purple one. I was using this bad boy. Which, don't get me wrong, this one's not bad, but okay, there's a little problem though. I forget how to deactivate these fucking back buttons. So I'll be moving around and my hand will do that, like a little tap thing, or I'll like move or something like that. And it'll light press on these little buttons back here. And this one specifically would make, like when I'm playing Silent Hill, it would make Hinako change her weapon, but then dodge, whichever way I'm moving too. So if I was going forward, it would fucking throw me sometimes into the enemy, change my weapon to something I don't want. And I'm like, ah! Like, oh no! Like freaking the fuck out, dude. I'm like, no! So yeah, this controller, these little buttons back here, I don't remember how to deactivate them. So that becomes a big problem. Big problem. So that is why I have always been very happy with my standard, just green edition Xbox controller, because this has been my baby, dude. I love this controller. Like, I got this back when I joined Kick, right? As my joke to be like, oh, it's my Kick official, Xbox controller, right? As a joke. And this thing has always been, like, it has served me so fucking well, dude. Like, and I've always been a big PlayStation controller fan. And I gotta say, this one has been the best Xbox controller I've ever owned. Like, hands down, dude. Hands fucking down. And it's still got batteries. So, like, I'm going old school. I'm like, fuck it, we got double A's in this bitch. Let's use some double A's. So, I actually am going to go buy a couple boxes of them, too, because I need to get some more double A's for when that eventually does need to be changed again. So, oh, like a hair or something like that on my neck. I thought I was brushing my hair. Combing it, I should say, because I wasn't using a brush. I was using a comb. Dude, these Sunny D drinks are so good. We got that fruit punch one, dude. Oh, so delicious. I don't know if you tried the blue raspberry one, but that one's also fucking fire, dog. That one is fire. All right. Like I said, chat, we're going to light up this pipe. So we got a nice even light all the way across it now. I'm going to take the tamper tool. And we're not really pushing down at all. I'm just giving it a light little tap on there to help give that charring light a nice press down, so you get the embers and the ash kind of blended in there with some of the unburnt tobacco down below. This way, when we do this light now, this light is called the true light, and this one is going to actually light the bowl. You still want to give it a good couple of roasts, so this way, when you pull away, because if you just do it a couple of quick times, you think it's lit, a lot of times when you pull away, you'll be puff, fuck, it's out. Like, wait, hold on. I just had a bunch of smoke before when I lit off the lighter. You'll be like, yeah, but was it really light afterwards? That's the big thing. Because even though it looks really lit, it's not. It's like doing another false light almost, right? So that's the big thing about when you're using a pipe. So we're going to take the lighter now and go. Now, even though we packed it down earlier, see how it does that nice even little burn right there? That is how you know you got the bullet. That's some delicious, delicious tobacco there, chat. And for those, by the way, that are worried about the tobacco use, do I have that? Oh, I don't have it over on this side. Well, I'll just make a little disclaimer right now. It is only for 21 and older. I am 33 years old, so I am well above the age of 21 to be able to use tobacco. And if you are worried about youth using tobacco, as a person who was a youth that used tobacco, I did not start with cigars. I did not start with pipes. I started with cigarettes. And I will tell you firsthand, while I am not promoting this to the younger generation, if you think of underage smoking or if my smoking will lead to underage smoking, please do not fear, because no child ends up smoking a pipe or cigar for their first smoke. And often cases, it will be a cigarette. So please do keep an eye out for your children when they do stuff like that. So that is due to parenting, not on my end. Yeah, you guys still come through. You guys still come through the microphone, by the way. Just saying. Like, just letting you know that the laugh came through. So I really hope the other part didn't. Then. Yeah, that's what I just said. I really hope the other part didn't. So, because you guys do still come through. Because this new software, I do not have the same stuff I had the other one. I could put a gain or a noise gate on this before, so you guys out in the living room now will be heard on the microphone. So I'm just letting you know. Oh shit. There we go. I had to make sure I pulled back up the rumble side there, chat. No, where the fuck is my derp? Such good tobacco. Hey, you know what? We'll use the controller for a second here. Still skills plus 5. Let's see, that is skills plus 5, so that one can be broken down. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if that means that the scrubs themselves are unique, or if the item that's in there is unique. The cause burn duration, their chat. So that's I'm not sure about that one. It doesn't show it on the other side over there. Okay. I really like that. Mm-hmm.
What happened? What's that? Oh, that's not putting them now. I didn't realize it was so much. Yeah, this one I'm really know. So this is gonna have to be over.
See, the problem is I got this armor on, and I really do like how the armor has worked. But the problem is, it's also the highest rated armor I have, I think, too. 49. See, that's. Ooh, I like the way that looks, actually. Damn, okay. Alright. There's a fire looking outfit, actually, chat. I like it. I'm digging it. Can you dig it? Lock pick it. Okay, well. I haven't used handguns really that much, but I do like to have 33 because that one's 26. Oh, but it blends with the armor so good, dude. I like it. At 10. Damn it. It literally went into the trash can and bounced right on out. Damn it. Okay. I can still feel a pop, even though I know I'm like, dude, I just cleaned that out, so I know it ate the fucking pipe. Somehow I must have pulled moisture up into the fucking stem somehow. I hate that sometimes like I end up pulling too hard and I don't mean to, and I don't realize that I've done it until I have one of those moments happen. With the stem, and then I'm like, damn, I got some fucking moisture in the mouth. Ew, so nasty. So gross. I was gonna 1 second here. Alright. Just a quick message there. Alright, let's see if I was quick enough to do this. We got it, babes. We got it. Ah, that's fucking. It was arrested from the dead because it was like little wisp. And I got it. We got it. And I dropped my fucking damn pipe tool. Where's it? There we go. There we go. Mm-hmm. There we go. There. Oh, baby. Hmm. I thought it would literally let me store all of that in there. I thought it meant like take all like from there to there. Okay. Learn my lesson on that one.
Not the big one, not the small one, but like the one that's like the 80. And open up that can with the top in.
Now?
Put it in there, pull it out of it, and put it both in there.
I'm just eating the chicken now. Yeah, these two chunks are not ready to go done. Look,
You take it all, people?
just my hands full. So I found my white bottle and we're going down there. I need to start taking all of it.
Oh goodness. I need to get a pipe rest here.
Why not take those off from my
Well, I have peppermint, I don't have that more peppermint. I think, I don't know if they're expired or not. But I'm gonna have to check. Okay, well. You can find Monday. I want you and I back on the right track.
damn it.
And then feeling like.
Hmm.
Inside and out.
Got the message. My friend back another night because I just realized I had a message from her. I was like, oh shit, I haven't heard from her in forever.
You don't see me.
Okay.
I think honeybee mold is probably my favorite.
Holy shit, do I have a ton of these? I'm just gonna store all of it. Alright, good. None of that has weight. The junk I don't mind having on me because I'm gonna just go sell all that. Whoa, damn. My character is going way faster now. Oh, okay, so fuck. Alright. the fuck's up with that?
Looks like you have pesto on your teeth.
Pesto, what's pesto?
Why do these have?
No. Shit, what?
Yeah, it makes no sense. I mean, what? Why do these have like the? Oh, they might be worth more sell value 750. Okay. Okay, that's 75. That's for that toughen, which the toughest looks like that. 38. Okay. N-ray or we'll do that. Ooh. No, we'll go with that one. We'll go with that. They already go fast as shit now with that sprint that we have there, chat. You see that? Back from the dead again. Such fantastic tobacco. Okay, for those that don't know, we are smoking on some of the wonderful Autumn Evening by Cornell and Deal there, chat. This is some fantastic tobacco right here. Absolutely a 10 out of 10. Room note and tin note and smoke note, in my opinion. It tastes delicious. And then we got a good chunk of the Sanctuary by Cody over at the Refuge. Great guy. Dude's a legend. And that's also where we grabbed our cigars as well, too, from. So, absolutely a fantastic place to go get some of those. I wish you would tell me who's wearing what, though. Get up to 30 on that. Nice, okay. All right, up to 35. All right, that's okay. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Between the two there. All right, all right. Hold on. Where's old reliable though? There we go. Yeah, all right. I think it was $2,000. You know what? I'm just gonna do this. I should not have done the other one. I was being cocky about it, like, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna keep it going because it's, you know, so reliable. So I'm gonna keep it because it's a legendary item. It's like, yeah, but it literally doesn't do fucking anything else though, and I don't think I can even add. Yeah, I can't add anything else to it. This thing I can. Ow, fuck. Ow. Damn, that hurt. Put the fucking edge of that little pull up. Fuck. Always hurts my elbow. So I'm a complete fucking idiot for doing that, chat. Ah, yeah, there's still so much more damage. Oof. I'll do it just because. Yeah. I could kick myself for making that fuck up over there, chat. Alright.
You don't think that's a problem? Whole ship's running on a computer's fancy. That'll make you nervous, preacher?
No, the concept of a ship computer does not make me nervous. Are you scared of Ada?
I ain't scared of Ada.
Good. Glad we
I'm not scared of Ada.
It's a computer, man. What happens when her equations tell her to cut off her oxygen? Or blast us all into space?
Ada is not sentient. She can't act with a sense of malice. Where do you get these ideas?
I was watching True Stories of Mechanical Murderers last night.
One of these days, I'm going to make you read an actual book.
Oh, that's great. One of these days is going to make you read an actual book. Oh, classic. Oh, that's a shitter. And then we had a vending machine up here. Alright.
Something on your mind?
Yeah. Hawk? Alright, alright.
I could spend hours reflecting on the.
Let's try to find anything that he actually had new there or anything to grab out of there.
This colony offers such a relaxing pastime. So, tell me what's on your mind. I excel at confessional listening. I have run headlong into too many walls in my pursuit of the truth. This book is my last hope, and you were my only hope of getting it translated.
Yeah, you probably want to jump out with there.
What about you? What's your story? And how did he do that? Well, you do seem different than every other colonist. Let's pretend for the moment I believe you. What are you going to do now? That seems a dangerous proposition. Why risk your life now that it's been returned to you? A commendable attitude. Bokonu, the author, had some
There we
interesting
go.
theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to
Yeah. Little goobers.
Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders
fluffy
of
rat.
the philosophy
Yes, I love
school
you.
of thought, so the book is banned
What's up,
in his
kitty cat?
colony.
It's a pretty puss. Pretty puss. Let's go with the remind me about the thoughts on the philosophers there, chap.
Ism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the philosophers perversion of Bokonu thoughts came more than a century after his death.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yes, I've been meaning to discuss exactly that. Now that we know where the scholar is, when will we be searching him out?
Yep. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and get ready to go to the next area. We're gonna go back to Monarch first.
Impeccable timing, Captain. I was about to watch the latest episode in Halcyon Helen's thrilling serial adventure. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? Certainly, Captain. I was hoping you would ask.
Yo, what's up, Skyfrost? Is he even having to make it? They have been. They have. Oh, I can't pause it. Damn. Okay. Okay. They definitely have had a makeover, though. This is cool. I've never seen this before. What the fuck?
I had become obsessed. My quest to stop them.
This is actually cool, chat. I've never seen this before. I honestly have only played just a tiny bit of the game. I've never played a full ass like as much as I have recently.
Had brought me to Rizzo's distillery. But it wasn't just the triple distilled deliciousness of Rizzo's Spectrum brand vodka. that I found there.
Good old Count Satila. Squatch. Love this one.
I made sure the brain eaters paid the price.
The brain eaters are like that.
But at what cost to me? It's you.
This is the Halcyon.
Whoa, that was fucking trippy. What?
Halcyon Helen has been murdered. Administrator Ludovico of Rizzo's refused to answer the big question on
The
everyone's
fuck?
mind. Who will Spectrum Vodka's next spokesperson?
Oh wait, is this for the DLC that I have?
Special investigation must be concluded first.
Captain, we have a communication coming in from one Administrator Ludovico.
Get off the transmission, Cedric. We agreed to let me do the negotiating. Law be with you, friend. I am Administrator Ludovico of the famed Eridanos Atmospheric Complex. But there's no need to stand on formality. You may address me as Mr. Her death is the tragedy of our lifetime. As the face of our new product line, her murder is a stain on the Rizzo's brand.
That's
She
rough.
was scheduled to unveil our newest product, Spectrum Brown, before
All right, Ludovico, that's enough. You don't know what you're doing. Let me handle this. Captain Hawthorne, so glad to finally have a word with you. I would have been so disappointed.
It's like, yeah, totally. We're totally Captain Hawthorne. We didn't totally steal his identity.
Cedric Kincannon, Sublight Underground. I'm so glad we're hiring a third-party investigator. No one wants to see a troop of UDL guards stomping all over my hotel. Least of all me. The murder of Halcyon Helen is a heinous assault on this colony. I look forward to watching you find the miscreant responsible and drag them out of the shadows.
Yeah, we'll play into it. We're gonna play
You're
into
a
it.
compassionate person, Captain. And you're right. Halcyon Helen was a talented woman. She had a gift for transforming her
I
art
would my cigar.
into wealth. You would not believe the money she made us on Dissident Busters.
I don't think it was the same that we were talking about.
Could you show a little discretion and not bring up your contraband operations in front of an outsider?
Ludovico, you wound me. I'm establishing rapport with our new contract. Let's not give him the impression that you can't be trusted.
Do you really want to do this right now, Cedric? You want to antagonize me while I'm negotiating a contract? Because I promise you, I'll win.
First sensible thing I've heard all day. My apologies, Mr. Ludovico. That was unprofessional of me. Captain, hiring a third-party investigator.
Definitely talk to your boss about that one there, chat.
I've been studying your dossier. You are an extraordinary scientist. If your talents extend to forensics, then you may be exactly what we need. As far as I'm concerned, you're the ideal inspector for this case.
Okay, hold on. Is my shipping? Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on? Melt's fine. It's Rumble that's having this issue. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, yeah, see, now it's fine again. I had to, like, refresh the feed, apparently, so I guess with, oh, no, see, there it goes again. Now, all of a sudden, it looks laggy again. But there's nothing going through on the... On Meld's side, there's no issues, chat.
That stuff you like.
Like, it seems to be an issue on Rumble's side. I'm a little confused now, chat. The only thing else that I can think of doing is just logging into just Kick and YouTube. We'd have to drop the Rumble side chat. So if you guys want to, or if you guys will, either go over to YouTube or come over to Kick. Follow me over there. And we're going to continue the stream over on Kick and YouTube, though. We're just going to drop the Rumble side since that's the only one I don't have that's built into Meld. We'll use the other ones, and then we'll go live there, guys, and then we'll be back. So just bear with me just a few seconds here, guys.